T-spin is the advanced technique in Tetris where you spin the T-piece for more damage. The condition of the T-spin is, when you spin the T-piece, three of the 4 squares around the T-piece should be filled. In this case, we have the T-piece here, and the 4 round squares are here, 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 and here. As you can see, 3 of them are filled. So this is called the T-spin. In order to do the T-spin, you need a T-shaped hole like this and the overhang. The overhang can be any of the 7 pieces, but in this case, the O piece can be overhang. So you place the O piece here and you place the T piece like this, soft drop and counterclockwise rotation, and this makes the T-spin double. Or you can even place your O piece here and do T-spins like this. As I said before, multiple pieces can be the overhang. So our I piece can be an overhang, an L piece can be an overhang, and also a J piece can be an overhang as well. There's the opener called the TKI, which looks like this. This is how you open up with the T-spin double. And after that, you would like to stack like this and continue making T-spins. Now let's practice to make the T-spin setup. In this case, how can I make the T-spin? You can pause the video to think about it. If you had a chance to look at it, the answer can be, there can be multiple answers. You can put your L piece like this and do the T-spin double, or this then T-spin double, or this then T-spin double, or even this then T-spin double. But I would like to recommend one of these 2 locations, here or here. That's because the L piece is lying down, so the stack is more flat. So this or this can be the answer. In this case, can you make a T-spin double? You can pause the video and think about it. If you had a chance to look at it, the answer is you put your L piece like this, and this makes the perfect T-spin double. You put your L piece so that it makes the T-piece whole, and also the overhang as well. And this question is far more advanced question. So you have to do 2 T-spin doubles, and you have I, T, L, T on the next. How should you place your pieces in order to do 2 T-spin doubles? You can pause the video and think about it. If you had a chance to think about it, the answer is you put your I piece here and do the T-spin double, and you put your L piece either here, here, or here. I would choose here and T-spin double like this. If you put your I piece here, you cannot do the T-spin double because the stack here is kind of messed up. Of course, you can set up some advanced T-spin setups, but that is too much for beginner to intermediate players who just started to learn the T-spin. So the only answer can be you put your I piece like this and you put L piece anywhere, and that makes the T-spin double. By far, we've looked at the I piece overhang, an O piece overhang, and L and J piece overhang. Can S, Z, and T pieces be an overhang? Absolutely right. So in this case, we have a T-shaped hole and an additional layer of blocks. So what you're going to do is to make an overhang like this and do a T-spin like this. But if you adjust the next like this, you can also place your S piece here and the S piece becomes the overhang. In some rare cases, when there are 2 T's on the next, you can put T piece here and do the T-spin double like this. These are some rare cases where there's a T-shaped hole and 2 additional layers in it. So you would like to place your L piece over here and do the T-spin double like this. Or you can place the J piece over here and T-spin double like this. And now it's time to practice what you have learned. What you have to do is to make a T-spin double using the 3 pieces. You can pause the video and think about it. If you had a chance to think about it, the optimal answer should be you put your L piece here, the Z piece here, and make a T-spin double. So you put your L piece here so that this Z piece can be an overhang for a T-spin, the T-shaped hole and one additional layer. This is somewhat advanced setup and it may be hard for you, but your task is to make a T-spin double here. Just a single T-spin double. You can pause the video and think about it. And don't worry if you've failed, this is a hard question for you. Just make a T-spin double and think about it. If you had a chance to think about it, you have to think about that I gave you an eyepiece here. So if you put your eyepiece here, it makes the T-shaped hole with 2 additional layers so that the J piece can be an overhang and the T piece makes the T-spin double. And don't be frustrated if you fail. That is a very, very advanced question and some of you may have failed. But I would like to tell you the concept about scheming. So scheming is you do the non-back-to-back line clear, such as the single like this, in order to make a T-spin setup or a tetris setup. The scheming is a lot harder than the T-spin itself, so we're going to talk about the scheming on later guide videos. In order to practice T-spins, you can do what's called the 6-3 stacking and try to make a T-spin if you find the patterns that is covered in my guide video. And if you get used to it, you can set up T-spin with 2 pieces. If you get used to that, you can move on to 3-piece, 4-piece, 5-piece T-spin setups. And in some cases, if you do not know how to do the 6-3 stacking, or you even don't know what it is, there's a guide video on my channel, so you can check it out.